Good morning, Britain. Questions over quarantine. More than 1 in 3 Brits intending to travel to amber list countries say they won't obey all government rules when they get home. There are fears foreign travel could bring new COVID variants back into the UK.
Meanwhile, the lifting of all restrictions on June 21st remains in doubt as coronavirus case numbers climb once more. The government's pledged to boost the vaccine rollout so that all the over 50s have both doses by that date.
After 7, former footballer Jermaine Genius is with us. He was stopped and searched by police at just 10 years old. He wants to find out why so many young black men still get questioned more than others.
And is it time to stop cyclists travelling in groups as motorists and bike enthusiasts alike hit the roads this bank holiday? Should they cycle in single file?
Monday, 31st of May, 2021. Live from Television Centre in London. This is Good Morning Britain with Charlotte Hawkins and Adil Ray.
Good morning, it's just gone 6:30. Welcome to the show, and we are all delighted to be here on a sunny bank holiday Monday morning, aren't we?
Happy bank holiday
With nowhere
Monday.
else we would
I
rather
can't think
be.
of anywhere I'd rather be.
The beach?
Yeah.
No, I'd rather be here.
A park, a garden, wherever people are going to be today. I think actually it's sort of the night before, isn't it? The evening when it was a lovely summer's evening, the sun was out, you could hear people enjoying themselves, having a few drinks, and actually you're thinking, no, I'm going to have an early night and get ready for work.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, I suppose, because actually now nobody's on the beach, it's probably a little bit chilly outside, but it's last night when you can hear the chinking of glasses and people having fun, and you're going to go to bed.
So everyone else who's keeping the country running, we are with you.
Yes, working on a bank holiday, but you know, nice to see you. Welcome back again.
Thank you very much. Thank you. How was your sort of weekend?
It was not well. I was just so pleased to see a bit of sunshine. We actually went out on Saturday night for the first time in however long, so that was a nice experience. How was yours?
Who were you with? Lady Chatterley of Fwafwa and Lord Fwafwa of Fwafwa?
Just not true. I don't know where you've got this impression of me. We went out with our...
I don't know where you've got that impression.
No, because that's judging me on my accent. Just because I grew up in Sussex, I speak like this.
Yeah, and you like classical music.
Yes.
It's all sort of fits into place.
That doesn't mean I'm like part of the nobility, does it?
Did you know you've got 2.5 hours to go together?
I know. This is not
It's a compliment. It's a compliment.
Come on then. What were you doing this weekend?
What was I doing this weekend? I was in the garden, actually. I was getting all green fingers this weekend.
Very good.
Yeah, so reseeding my lawn, inspired by Dr. Amir.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, he's one with nature most of the time, aren't you? And look, he's out and about now. Good morning, Dr. Amir. How are you? Your garden's looking glorious. Trying to overtake me.
But I just think we all need to just be a little bit more patient, you know?
But I think we...
Horse and carriage, Charlotte. Quite hard with 2 horses.
But it's about being considerate, isn't it?
Sorry.
And if you're a cyclist and you know that there's a whole line of traffic behind you, you kind of have to allow that opportunity to be able to overtake.
Well, we'll be
Let us know what you
debating
think this
that
morning.
later. Let us know what you think. Are cyclists a bit of a menace on the roads for you? Let us know. Right.
And still to come, as the Good Morning Britain poll reveals, more than a third of Britons say they won't stick to the government guidelines when they return from holiday. We'll be discussing that further. Is travelling abroad this summer worth the risk? Do join us, get in touch. That's after 8 this morning.
You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV.
Hello again. Competition time now. It's your chance to win £110,000 in tax-free cash. Andy has all the details. Well, let's find out what the weather's doing today for Bank Holiday Monday. Laura's live from Warwick Castle with all the details for us. Morning, Laura.
We predict showers. Warm showers. Do see. Proud sponsors of Good Morning Britain National Weather. Boxed boilers.
Good morning to you. Well, this is the live drone shot this morning at Warwick Castle, where it is a misty, murky start to the day, but we're here by the riverside and the sun will shine shortly. There is lots going on here. It is worth pointing out if you are heading to attractions on this big family fun day like Warwick Castle only, where there are lots of social distancing measures in place, lots of outdoor activities here, like the Fighting Knights and the Queens. Good morning, ladies.
Don't speak to me, peasant.
Oh, okay. Oh, OK. I don't think I'm best friends with those. But what I can tell you, weather-wise, whatever you are doing, you will need your sun cream at the ready because it is set to be a hot one. At the moment, we have a weather front moving in from the west, but it's staying far away because the jet stream sits to our north. And as the jet stream sits to our north, we bring up all this warm weather, and it's this warmth and the heat and the humidity that's set to last all week long. But that brings the risk of thunderstorms as we head towards the end of the week. But at the moment for today, it is looking fine and dry. Low cloud mist and fog has rolled in like it has for the last few days. It will burn back to the coast and then clear into the North Sea, finally. Yesterday, highs on the east coast were 8, but today we can add a good 10 degrees to that, with temperatures into the high teens. So with blue skies nearly across the board today, temperatures could get up to 25 degrees, and that would make it the warmest day of the year so far. And the warmth continues for tomorrow, but watch out for thunderstorms from Wednesday. For the weather where you are in detail, go to itv.com/weather.
Monday, 31st of May, 2021. Live from Television Centre in London. This is Good Morning Britain with Charlotte Hawkins and Adil Ray.
Good morning, Britain. It's just gone 7 o'clock. Lovely to see Laura outside Warwick Castle.
I know, it's looking beautiful there, isn't
yeah,
it?
down,
It's Bank
down
Holiday
the road
Monday.
from my house. I live in Birmingham. It's just a beautiful place. I was there easing of last lockdown, in the middle of the two sort of lockdowns. When they eased, and they did outdoor dining there. We were out there. Where you're stood at the moment, Laura, I would have been on a table and chairs having outdoor food there. It was fantastic out there. So what a fantastic location, isn't it?
Honestly, it's beautiful, and I haven't been here since the lockdown, and inside there are loads and loads of tables and chairs, all really socially distanced apart, and they've got indoor attractions have now come outdoors, and places indoors that are too close together, they've made sure that they've kept them closed. So yeah, and I think that places like this and right up and down the country, it's ticketed entrance. You know, they've reduced their numbers and everybody could be safe. And as you were saying earlier, lots of outdoor things, and finally the weather's turned. So it's just good news with fine weather and sunshine as long as you pop on that sun cream.
Good point, isn't
Fantastic.
it? Yeah, good point. All right, thanks very much, Laura. More coming up from Laura later. But let's take a look at our main news now, because more than a third of Britons planning to go on holiday to amber list countries, such as Spain and Greece, say they will not be following the government's rules to quarantine at home when they return.
Now, Sean has today's other top stories.
Adil, thanks very much, Minister.
Hello, I'm Sangeeta Candola. A vigil will be held later for a flower seller who was stabbed near his stall in Islington over the weekend. 55-year-old Tony Eastlake died from a knife wound after the attack in broad daylight on Saturday. He had worked at his stall on Essex Road since he was 14 years old. Twickenham Stadium is hosting a walk-in vaccination event for residents today. People can book or just turn up to get a jab, with up to 15,000 vaccinations ready to be administered. It's after an increase in the number of cases of COVID in the area. A new immersive show which asks the audience to decide how best to spend a pot of money has opened at the County Hall on the South Bank. People get 60 minutes to decide what to do with a pile of cash. And Heathrow has launched a virtual museum to celebrate its 75th birthday, showcasing key moments in the airport's history captured by its staff, including the final Concorde flight. Travel on the High Road in Chadwell Heath is closed due to a building fire at Whalebone Lane North. There are emergency repairs on Leadenhall Street at Lime Street, that's in Southwark. And there are park closures on the Circle, District, Metropolitan, Waterloo and City and the Overground. Weather now. Here's James.
Murine Hay Fever Relief Eye Drops sponsors the local weather on Good Morning Britain.
Hi there, good morning. If it's not already sunny by you, it will be pretty quickly now. The sun burning through what's left of the cloud, and for a while at least it will be pretty much cloudless skies. A bit of fair weather cloud bubbles up later on in the day, but with a nice southeasterly, it looks as though we'll see 23 to 25 Celsius, maybe warmer tomorrow.
That's it. I'm back with your local update just after 8. I'll see you then.
Thanks to all of you who've got in touch, by the way. It's Mia Zara from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Sean, that you're thinking of.
I've still got a crush on her.
She played Sloane Peterson, and I think it's brought it back because it's an iconic film, isn't it?
What a film. I mean, seriously, that was game-changing in my life. I just suddenly thought, wow, I want to get into television. I mean, I've never made it that far. But seriously, I just thought, wow, this is brilliant. You know, sometimes you watch a film and it just grabs you. That was the one. You're looking at me as if to say, this guy's lost it, but I loved it.
Yeah. Childhood crushes. Get in touch with yours this morning. Let's see who you come up with. Well, still to come this morning, with scientists warning of a third wave, will there be a delay to so-called Freedom Day on June the 21st? We're going to be talking about whether plans to lift all lockdown restrictions in England in just 3 weeks' time might have to be postponed. That's coming up next.
I'm still laughing at the fact that Ferris Bueller's Day Off is your life-changing movie. For most people, it's Shawshank Redemption or Malcolm X.
It's true. I am a shallow man. But I did have a crush on Mia. I've even forgotten her name, Mia Zara.
Mia Zara.
That's how much I've got a crush on her.
Imprinted on your mind. Stay with us. You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV.
(7:21). Welcome to Good Morning Britain. Very soon we'll be talking to former footballer and TV presenter Jermaine Jenas, talking about his new documentary about stop and search, some alarming figures and alarming experiences that he himself has gone through. He'll be with us very, very soon. First, now, 7:35, still to come. Former footballer Jermaine Jenas was just 10 years old when he was first stopped and searched by police purely because of the colour of his skin. He joins us next to reveal the impact that's had on him and why he's determined to see change for the next generation. You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV.
We're about to see a warm front moving in, or, in this instance, a warm bottom. Proud sponsors of Good Morning Britain National Weather. Boxed boilers.
Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. These are our gorgeous live drone shots this morning of Warwick Castle. It is Bank Holiday Monday. It is misty and murky, but the sun will soon be shining. Now here they have the UK's largest display. It worked. Of birds of prey. Now, this is Charlie. He's a Harris hawk. We've been practicing this all morning and it finally worked. And there's loads and loads of outdoor attractions. And I guess that's what today and this week is all about. It's half term and the weather is finally playing ball. There's lots of fine weather. There's lots of sunshine. The jet streams move to our north and it's high pressure and sunshine that dominate for most of this week. Oh, he's staying put. He's having a lovely time. Now, weather-wise, I can say at the moment it is misty and murky, particularly for central and eastern areas of England and Scotland. That will slowly burn back to the coast as we head through the day, and then sunshine prevails. Blue skies and sunshine is the name of the game. It is worth pointing out, with temperatures into the mid-20s, 25 would make it the warmest day of the year so far. UV levels are high to very high, so don't forget your sun cream, and you're going to need it all week long. For the weather where you are in detail, go to itv.com/weather.
Thank you, Laura.